Good morning, fellow option traders. This is Jeff. This is the daily scan for December 26th, and it's a Wednesday, and it's the day after Christmas, and everything was a little bit slow in getting started this morning. Before 6 a.m., I wasn't getting any quotes, and trading just, there was no trading last night or anything like that, so it just took a while for everything to get started. A little groggy after the holidays, I guess you might say. Maybe too much eggnog out there. Not sure, but we're ready to get started again and anxious to move into the new year because this is going to be a very interesting ride in 2013. But that's a whole other story. Let's take a look at where we are right now. This is the spread account, and the only thing that we have open right now is this Apple, and this is a bear call on Apple that I opened last week, and it's the only thing, and I'm not real anxious about doing anything this week because I don't know, it's going to be really shaky. I can guess at stuff, but I'm not sure I want to guess right now. I need some real strong entry signals in order to do anything this week and probably for all of next year. But we can take a look at that later. Next thing I want to do is look at the profit tent portfolio. We are at, we're looking at everything in the January expiration cycle, regular monthly expiration cycle. It's up 61.50 officially, a little bit deceiving because there's still those half of that insurance policy, of which some of it expired last week, and there's nothing I can really do with those long puts that I have on that calendar for the Qs. So I'm just going to let it, it's worth so little, and it's these 10 right here. It's only worth 2.5 cents, and that's a midpoint, so if you wanted to sell them, probably the best you can get is a penny at the most, which would be maybe $1 a piece, but it costs $1.25 to trade them, so I'm not going to do anything with those. So let's take a look at this on the Analyze tab. First, we will look at the entire portfolio weighted to the beta symbol of SPY, which has a beta 1. We are currently at 61.86 with these 10 long puts here, but we'll take those off because we just want to look at what we're dealing with for the portfolio part of it. So that's at 186 so far for the January expiration, with the possibility of 812. If you look down here when I move my cursor up here to where the red line is flat, it's $811 max. We're currently at where this white line is. You can see that if we move significantly either way, we could start losing money, but the chances of that happening are pretty slim. Our delta is 24, minus 24, a little bit on the hot side, and it's the RUT positions that are adding some heat to this portfolio. So when we are negative delta, that means we have upside risks, and I just say it's a little bit hot. If we had positive delta, that would be adding to downside risk, and I would say it's cold. You know, we want it neutral, tepid, I guess you might say. We want to keep it as centered as possible according to the way the market is moving, but 24 is not bad. So we can take a look to see what is giving us this 24. So first, let's go to a single symbol, and we'll pick the Qs. The Qs are actually positive delta, which is giving us some downside risk. No need need for an adjustment because they're actually adding a lot to the portfolio at this time. Not any great fear here. The index futures just started trading at 6 o'clock this morning, and it's 6:09 right now. They opened up about 35 or 40, somewhere around there, and they've moved down to 17. Not sweating this particular one right now, but I do want to take a look at RUT, or the Russell. Two iron condors that I have open right now that are causing a little bit of pain. But again, not all that bad. Delta is -9, but you can see that that -9 is a little bit deceiving, because even if you move up here, we're still only looking at a -21 delta if we go to our first short strike. So that one's a little bit deceiving. Let me reset this from that perspective. Is there anything that we can do to it? Well, yeah, I was just thinking about, let me hide the positions. I was thinking about an iron condor here, and maybe a little bit more, make it a little bit colder, or add some positive delta on this particular iron condor. These are the strikes that I picked so far. 920, 930 on the call side, 770, 760 on the put side. Not sure I'm going to do that at this time, but let's take a look and see what it does to all the RUT positions, and it gives us a -9 delta. It doesn't really fix the delta very much here. It's without it, it's 9.04, and with it, it's 9.49. So it doesn't really help us a whole heck of a lot there. So I may have to take the slider and slide this maybe a little bit more to the upside, make it a little bit tighter on the put side. That's another thing that could be done. So on the put side, you could go to, let's try 780. I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to see this here. I wish I could just type in there. I can't. It drops off my window here. Okay, I'm going to, here we go. Let's go to 780. And 770. You can't see me doing this, but I'm doing it. Alright, now you can see that I was just hide the position here, and this moves us a little bit more into the neutral part. We could go to even higher. Let's go to 800 and 790. Yeah, let's change this to SPY for my beta. Oops. Alright, how am I going to do this? We'll go portfolio, and we will, there, that's better. What's this fix doing on here? Alright, we'll get it here. Hang on a second. Alright, that's better. Now we can see how its deltas compared to the spiders. This would take away or add, however you want to look at it, bring us a little bit better on it from a portfolio perspective. Bring us down to 17 if I did that particular iron condor. Not sure what I'm going to do this week. I'm just going to take my time. Not sure what's going on with this fiscal cliff. So we're just going to kind of hold off. And actually, I am not going to do the real scan on the A+ list. I'm just going to hang in there, because it's almost like as though we're starting from scratch. And it's hard to figure out what's going to happen this week and what may happen next year, because everybody's been away from it for so long. We will just wait until tomorrow to do any sort of a scan. Won't be jumping into any credit spreads, and will not be doing anything on the Profit Tent portfolio for today. So I'm going to call this a Profit Tent portfolio update instead of a scan for you folks that subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and happy trading.